Good afternoon and welcome to the planning briefing for Thursday, April 20th. Now, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and this is quite the optimistic picture, but I think you might have to hold off at least another week before we start to see stuff like this in our area. So our key points: snow tomorrow. The main impacts are going to be at the passes, but some snow may accumulate in western Montana valleys, mainly on grassy surfaces. Then a brief break on Saturday, but a few remaining mountain showers will happen. And then Sunday, another trough. It's going to be late Sunday, another trough with higher snow levels. But there is the potential for some winter weather, especially for Lemhi County in southwest Montana. So looking at that weather threat matrix, we put in medium, but I think it's a low to medium risk for north central Idaho, and it's going to be above the valley floors, mainly at the pass level. Then low for all of western Montana for snow. Minimal risk on Saturday, like I said, a few remaining mountain showers, and on Sunday and Monday, low risk for mountain snow showers. Snow levels start at 6,000 and eventually get to 5,000 on Monday, and then on Tuesday a little bit of wraparound snow, mainly along the Continental Divide and for mountains. All right, what's going on satellite pictures wise? You see this little low pressure system getting wrapped up. It will push on shore today and eventually slide down the Idaho-Montana border tomorrow. So that expected snowfall for tomorrow, most road impacts are going to happen at pass level. Look out Lolo and Lost Trail passes, where we're thinking 2 to 5 inches of snow. Now, how that snow is going to come in, it will snow for a brief period of time with a higher intensity, and a half inch, maybe an inch will accumulate. As the intensity drops off, the snow will melt away. Heavier shower may come in, and another half inch to an inch will accumulate, and it will melt away as the intensity goes away. And that's how the day will go. Now, the valleys of western Montana and high valleys of north central Idaho, up to an inch of snow may accumulate on unpaved surfaces. Now, after a brief break with a few mountain showers on Saturday, our next system comes in late Sunday and will continue into Monday and potentially into Tuesday. So this is a probability of at least a half an inch, or a quarter an inch of liquid precipitation. Snow levels will start at 6,000 feet at the beginning of the system. They will lower to 5,000 feet on Monday and may even lower further on Tuesday as the potential for some wraparound from the east comes or happens. Okay, the highest amount of precipitation we're seeing is right along the border here down into north central Idaho, where there's a 50 to 60% chance of a quarter of an inch of liquid. And that will fall as snow above 6,000 at least initially. And then on Tuesday, as we were saying, some wraparound moisture will affect the Continental Divide, and that's when I think we have the chance for wider winter impacts for southwest Montana and Lemhi County. All right, is there any hope of a change? This has been going on for a while. This is what we call clusters, and this basically takes all the model runs and it groups similar patterns into what we call a cluster. This will be cluster 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the model mean. Okay, now what we're seeing here is about 40% of the models is saying much warmer than normal. We'll have a very abnormal ridge over us, potentially temperatures up into the 80s. But conversely, 20% of the models are saying cooler and snow. It's basically putting a mid-level low just south of west central Montana, and that's a good pattern for us to see snow, potentially even into the valleys. So much cooler than normal with snow, 20%. But you can see the model average looks a lot like this, and that's 40% of the models, and that would be normal temperatures with the chance of a little bit of precipitation mixed in. And when we come over here and look at the CPC, or the Climate Prediction Center, this looks very similar to that model mean, which is the ridge west of us, normal temperatures for us, and slightly below normal precipitation. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. Our next briefing will be Sunday, April 23rd. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at 406-329-4841, or you can get us by email. Thank you. Have a good day.